This is Shauna Rappaport, the Director of Engagement with VERGE. We're here at VERGE San Francisco 2014, and I am very pleased to be joined by Jeff Anderson, who is the President of CalCharge. Jeff, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Yeah. Well, at VERGE, as you know well, we are very, very into the future of distributed energy systems, and the sector in which you work and the kind of solutions that you're deploying with CalCharge in terms of storage and what that's enabling is really playing a huge piece in that. What can you share with us a little bit more about the work that you're up to with CalCharge?
Sure. So CalCharge is kind of an interesting animal. We're in essence a mini trade association set up to accelerate the development and deployment of new energy storage technologies, but we're not focused on the advocacy part of it. We're actually focused on connecting all the players in the market together to enable what we call demand-driven innovation, which is how do you actually make the market work better? How do you connect the end users with the budgets and the money and problems to the innovative young companies? And how you connect both of them to the facilities and expertise of the universities and labs here in California to accelerate the development of new technologies. And we're doing some really interesting things of late. I think one of the things I'm most passionate about is we've developed a streamlined way for virtually any company that joins CalCharge to be working with either Berkeley Lab and on November 18th we'll be announcing Slack. They can actually be in the lab in 7 weeks utilizing the facilities of the national labs to develop their technologies.
And so what are, for those of us who aren't working in this space, help us understand a little bit more about what the real opportunities are in that, because we love cross-pollination and getting folks working together.
So the benchmark for battery development or energy storage development is 10 years and $100 million before you actually get a widget you can deploy. That's assuming the regulations are in place and you have a workforce that knows how to install it.
We don't have time for that.
No. So, so our fundamental challenge was how do we utilize the puzzle pieces we have here in California, the universities and the labs to actually accelerate that and reduce the cost of it. And so the labs have hundreds of millions of dollars of equipment and facilities that are focused on energy storage and hundreds of PhDs in this area. And we're able to get companies access to them in about 7 weeks. Historically, that would take at least a year to 2 years for them just to negotiate the contract to do.
And so how's it working out for the companies with which you're working?
Pretty amazing. We launched publicly in April with that program, and we've had 3 companies already go through in the lab. We have another 3 on deck we'll be announcing in November, and the work they are doing is already proving to be transformative.
Beautiful thing. Well, at VERGE, we love our focus on practical, scalable solutions, and I'm curious clearly that's a big focus of your work. What's the real opportunity here that motivates you personally?
Well, one, having a cell phone that lasts more than 10 hours would make my life very, very happy, and that's one of the unique things about CalCharge. We're not just focused on one application of energy storage. We're pulling together the whole ecosystem from consumer device, transportation, and grid to let them learn from each other the hard lessons they've learned for each kind of application and hit the ground faster with practical solutions to common problems they all share but didn't know because they weren't talking together. And that's actually already producing results as well.
Awesome. That's exactly the kind of results that we love to celebrate at VERGE. Thank you so much for joining us. Jeff Anderson, CalCharge.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff.
Appreciate it. Take care. It's fun.